Right, come down. Oh, lie down onto your backs. Place your feet to the floor and just take your arms out down by the side. Lift your hips and tuck your tailbone under and then settle it back down to the floor so that more of your lower back is pushing down into the ground. And then try and drop the weight of your tummy down as well. So someone's just coming in. So you feel your lower back pushing and grounding down. And then I want you to reach your arms up to the sky. Stretch your arms up so you feel your shoulders lift off the floor, and then drop your shoulder blades down. Lift them up again and drop them down. Keep them there. Turn the palms so they face your knees. Take an inhale, extend the left arm back. Try not to let your lower back lift and don't let your ribs flare. Exhale, bring that left arm back. Inhale, take your right arm back. Exhale, bring it up. Keep going, inhale. And exhale. So as you do that, just trying to keep the trunk still. So trying to stop those lower ribs from wanting to lift, puffing up to the ceiling, trying to keep them down. So you can almost imagine your lower ribs are knitted into your upper abdominals. Go for 3 more. So just finish this one and then another round. And then bring your arms down by the side. Now, lift your feet off the floor. Sorry, just another one coming in. So, lower back still plugged into the floor. Feet off the ground. Arms down by the side. Tap your right toes to the floor without letting the lower back lift. Bring the right toes back. Left toes. And back. So keep trying to think about drawing the navel down. And tap. 5. Lift. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Come back, find stillness. Sorry, just letting someone else in. Now we're going to do both at the same time. So arms to the sky, knees bent. Right toes tap, left arm goes back. And bring it in. Right arm back, left toes tap. And bring it in. 6. In. 5. In. Inhale as you reach away. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Place your feet down, take your arms down by the side. Tilt the tailbone up. So it's a tiny movement. It's about 1 inch off the floor, that's it. And then exhale, rest your tailbone back down. So really small. Inhale, just rock your tailbone up. Exhale, take it down. Just trying to get some movement between the tailbone and the spine. So curl your tailbone up and then roll it back down. Curl your tailbone up and roll it back down. Now start to let that movement get a little bit bigger. So it's not just your tailbone that lifts. You start to roll your lower back off the floor and then roll your lower back down. So roll all the way up and roll it back down. And over the next rounds, as you keep going, I want you to lift a little bit higher up the spine. So each time, take 1 inch more movement. So working towards the shoulders. I want you to think really controlled. So pulling navel in, slowly rolling up. So peeling up the spine rather than lifting or jolting. Smooth movement up and down. So I want you to feel each section of the spine roll off the mat. Roll back down. Take 4 more to take you up towards the shoulders. Just keeping your breath steady. And then on this next one, you're going to take it all the way up, hold it there, push your feet down, push your big toe down into the floor, grip the mat with all 10 toes, feel the hamstrings, feel the glutes squeeze. Send your tailbone a little bit longer and draw your waist in. So feel your navel drop, and then try and pull your waist in from the side as well. So try and pull your obliques in from the side. So all of your spine is working in to support. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As slowly as you can, roll it down. So for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach your arms up to the sky. Take your legs up to the sky. It can be a little soft bend to the knees, but we're trying to point the legs long. So arms and legs extended. Keep your back flat. Pull your waist in. Drop the lower back to the floor. Extend the left arm and the right leg, long lines. So reach the hand, point the toes, and then bring it back in. Opposite side, right arm, left leg. Long straight lines. Bring it back in. Go for 8. Bring it back. So inhale as you take them away. Exhale to bring it back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in and out. Breath in and out. Last one. Exhale. Bend your knees, plant them to the floor. Take your arms back halfway to the floor, so they're in this space just above their head. Make sure your palms are face up to the ceiling, and then lift your head, neck, shoulders off the floor. So now I've got quite a lot of abdominal engagement, so I'm having to hold myself up. Ears are roughly in line with the biceps. I'm just going to hold it here. Pull your waist in. See if you can lift the feet off the floor. If you can, squeeze the knees together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, lift higher, 3, 2, 1, and then hug your knees into the chest. Just rock from side to side. And then lie over onto your left side. So take that left arm out underneath. So stretch the left arm under, rest your head down onto your left bicep. Have your knees bent, so ankles, hips, shoulders, all in one straight line. Just take your right hand and make sure there's some space underneath that left hip, so you're not totally slumping in that left side waist. I want there to be a little bit of lift. Kick your right leg away, toes pull back to the face. Right hand can offer some support just in front of the body. Lift that right leg up towards the sky. Hold it, and then lower it down. So I want you to find a slight hold at the top. So take it and hold it and then lower down. And the other thing I want you to think about is notice as you lift up, if you bring the leg forwards a bit because the hips are tight, I want you to keep the leg back in line with the body. So try not to let it come forwards. Try and keep it back. And in doing so, there's a bit more work into the glute. Go for 5, lower, 4, lower, 3, lower, 2, lower, 1. Hold it up at the top. Now lower it halfway. Still keep the toes pulled back towards you. Bring that right leg out in front of you. Keep it straight and then drive it back. Keeping it at that height. Try not to let it drop. Inhale forwards. Exhale, kick it back. Inhale forwards. Exhale, take it back. Just make sure you're not collapsing in that left side waist. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Last one forwards. Exhale back. Hold that right leg there. Kick the heel away. So drive that heel away from you. Check you've got a little gap underneath the left side waist. Small pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that top knee. Place it on top of the left so the ankles are together. Take your right hand to the right hip. Kind of push that right hip down so it doesn't collapse and shorten in. I want you to stretch that right hip away. Now open the knees, hold it for a moment. Ankles stay together. Close the knees down. Open, hold it, close down. Just a regular steady breath. Open and close. Open and close. For 6, lower, 5, lower, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest that right knee down and then bring it in front of the body. So you stretch out that top hip. Just take your right arm back. So you get more of a stretch around that right hip. 2 big deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back. So you're still on that left-hand side, but I just want you to push up and take your left forearm down. So it's parallel to the top of the mat. So you're really stable. Stretch your legs out. So the feet are stacked on top of each other is slightly harder. If you want a bit more stability, take them one forwards, one back. And then push into that bottom forearm and lift your hips. So we work that left side waist. Reach your right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, wrap that right arm underneath the left side of the body. Inhale, reach up. Rest your left knee if you need some extra support. And bring it through. Twist on the exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Rest it back down. Take that left arm out again. Rest your head down to the floor. Hand in front of you. Legs squeeze together. So close the gap between the thighs. One long straight line. You're just going to lift both legs. Hold it there. So using that top right side waist. Now lift the right leg up and lower down. Keep that left leg where it is. Lift the right side and lower. For 8, lower, 7, lower, 6, lower, 5. Try and keep the navel in. Try not to lean forwards or back. Try and keep the right hip stacked directly on top of the left hip. 3, 2, and 1. And then bring both knees in. Come all the way up. Just take both legs out in front of you. In the middle of that. Reach your arms up to the sky. Take a big inhale, lift taller. So really pull yourself out of the seat. And then exhale, dive the body forwards. Reach your hands towards the toes. Inhale, lift back up. Reach taller. Exhale, dive it forwards. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive it forwards. Take one more, reach up towards the ceiling. And then dive it forwards. Let your hands find the floor this time. Just relax the head down. Keep the hands on the floor. Inhale, look beyond the toes. And exhale, fold. Inhale, look beyond your toes. And exhale, fold. Final one, look beyond your toes. Exhale, fold. And then walk your hands back up. Swing your legs out to the side. So now you can lie down on your right hand side. So take your right arm out underneath you, rest your head, bend both knees. Just check you've got some space underneath that right side waist. Kick your left leg away, so stretch that left leg long. Left hand can offer you some support. Start by lifting the left leg, holding it for a moment at the top, and then lowering it down. Lift and hold, and then lower. And also, again, just remind yourself to think about whether you're bringing the legs forwards. I want you to keep it back in line with the body. So 6, lower, 5, lower, 4, lower, 3, lower, 2, lower. On 1, hold it there. You've got that left hand for support. Bring it halfway down and then kick the left foot forwards on an inhale. Take it back on an exhale. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Keep that leg high. Try not to let it fall down closer to the floor. 3, forwards, 2, forwards, take it back, rest the knees together, the feet together. Take your left hand to the hip and just slightly push it away so it doesn't scrunch up. Open the knees, find a slight hold, and then let it go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. For 6, lower, 5, lower, 4, lower, 3, lower, 2, lower, 1. Now kick that top leg away, toes draw back to the face, really drive the left heel. So see how far you can kick that left heel away. Small pulses, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that left knee all the way in front of you so you get a stretch. If you want, lean the upper body back. You really open around that hip. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Take a big breath in and out. Come back to center. Now place your right forearm so it's parallel to the top of the mat. Stretch your legs out, so one on top of the other for a bit harder. Stagger them forwards and back, or rest your bottom knee. Lift your hips off the floor. Take your right arm up, left arm, sorry, up to the sky as you inhale. And then as you exhale, twist that left arm underneath the body. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Rest your hips. Stretch that right arm out again. Rest your right head down. This time the legs stay in one line. Take your left hand just in front for support. Pull your waist in. Lift both feet off the floor. Now lift just the top leg. Bring it back to meet the left leg. Lift the top leg. Bring it down. 8. Lower. 7. Just make sure you're not rocking forwards or back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest that down. Roll over onto your front and just push up to your hands and knees. And then you're going to take your hands, so where they are at the moment, they're underneath the shoulders. I want you to take them one more hand distance forwards. Pull your belly button in and lean the shoulders forwards over the wrists. Tuck your tailbone slightly so you're not dipping in the back. I want you to pull that area in nice and secure. You're going to lower down halfway, so just bend the elbows to halfway, half a push-up, and bring it back. Keep thinking about the belly in, tailbone tuck, lower halfway, and push back. Don't look down, because if you look down, you block off. Look beyond the top of the mat, so you keep the chest open. 3, belly in, 2, tailbone tuck, 1. Come back. Now you can bring your hands back to underneath the shoulders. If you have small weights, you can have them to hand. You're going to keep the spine neutral and send your left leg back. So stretch your left leg back, pull the waist in. Now, if you have small weights, take one in your right hand, reach your right arm forwards and extend your left leg back. So straight lines, elbows, knees don't bend. All we're going to do is lower the right hand and the left foot, keeping the leg and the arm straight, and then lift back up. So lower and lift. Keep the gaze down to the mat so the back of your neck stays nice and neutral. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, and then take a big inhale. Exhale, round elbow and knee, curl through the upper back. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, round in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Reach. And round. Last one, reach. Hold it there. Small pulses with the hand and the foot. So just lift, lower, lift, lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that back. Place your left knee down, place your right hand down. Just tuck your toes under and stretch your hips back. So just stretch it out through the backs of the legs. Give your head a little shake. Nod yes. Wriggle side to side no. Rest to the knees. Take your small weight in your left hand if you used one. Take your right leg back. Toes to tap the floor. Belly button in. So we just want to avoid the drop coming into the back. So trying to keep this central area nice and secure. Take your left arm forwards. Lift the arm and the leg on the inhale. Lower on the exhale. Lift on the inhale. Lower on the exhale. Lift and lower. Make those lines as long as you can. So as you're lifting up, you're reaching forwards and stretching back. 7. Lower. 6. Lower. And also notice whether you're collapsing around that right shoulder. Try and keep the right hand pushing down and some space around the top of the right shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Hold them. Big inhale. Exhale, round in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach and round. Hold this one as you stretch it out. Small pulses, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your weights, rest your hand and your knee, tuck your toes, stretch it back. Push your heels down, relax the head. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. One more big inhale and big exhale. Rest to your knees and then rest to your forearms. Notice if when you bring your forearms down, you kind of drop in the chest. Instead, I want you to do the opposite and push into the upper back. So you almost go from this drop position to kind of rounded, but it gives you somewhere to really strengthen and support. So pull your waist in, push your forearms down, take your right leg back, lead with the heel. So make sure your toes are back to your face and your heel is pushing away. Lift that right leg up to the sky and then lower. Look towards your left knee. Lift the right leg and lower for 8, lower, 7, 6. Pull your waist in, push your forearms down. So trying to kick that right heel away. 3, 2. I want you to hold it up on 1. Turn your right toes out to the side. So that right hip will slightly open. So we're externally rotating the hip, opening it out to the side. And just going to lower down halfway and lift all the way up. Lower halfway and lift for 6, lift, 5, lift, 4, lift, 3, lift, 2, lift, 1, lift. Toes back down towards the floor, so heel is stretching away again. Bend the right knee. And now you're trying to kick your right foot up. So you're trying to kick up to the ceiling. Kick as high as you can and hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your right knee in next to your left knee. Take your left leg back. Pull your belly button in. Push into the backs of the shoulders. Heel stretches away. Look to your right knee. Inhale, lift that left leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Kick as you lift. So kick away as you lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Turn those left toes out to the side so you slightly externally rotate. Lower halfway and lift up. Lower halfway and lift for 6. Lift. 5. Lift. Belly in. Forearms push down. 3, 2, 1. Keep that left leg stretching away, but turn the toes so they're back down to face the floor. Bend your left knee and now kick that left foot as high as you can towards the ceiling, waist in. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that left knee down. Come up to the hands. If you think about it, that's kind of like the opposite to how you sit at a desk. So it's strengthening the other way. Push into your hands, tuck your toes, lift your hips up to the sky. And then 5 times, inhale, come forwards to plank, hold it, and take it back. 4 more. Inhale, forwards to a plank. Hold it. Exhale, take it back. 3 more times. Inhale. Weight right over the shoulders and wrists. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, bring it forwards. Hold it there. Look beyond the top of the mat. So your chest is a little more open. Lift your right toes off the floor. Hold it. Place them down. Lift your left toes. Place it down. Walk your knees in. Bring them all the way forwards. Just cross your feet behind you. Take a seat. Bring your ball, if you have one. You're going to have feet planted to the floor. Ball in between the thighs so you can squeeze that ball. Push your feet down. If you don't have a ball, just squeeze your inner thighs. If you have small weights, take them in your hand. If not, just have your palms face up to the ceiling. And then starting with a relatively straight spine, I want you to tuck your tailbone under and roll into your back. So you get this big C shape. Pull your belly button in. Turn your palms so they face up. Inhale. Take your left arm out to the side. Squeeze that ball. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, take your right arm out. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze more through the inner thighs. 4 more. Inhale. And bring it back. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. In. Exhale. In. Exhale. Now turn your palms face down, so you'll have to hold the weights. Rise up to a seated position. Reach your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, lower back to that position. Pull your belly button in. So we round. Inhale, we sit up. Exhale, belly button in. Round down. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, round down. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, round down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it there. Let your weights go. If you had hold of weights, just have your palms so they face towards one another, but there's space in between the hands. Squeeze your inner thighs or ball and roll it down. Belly button in. Take your time. And then stretch your arms overhead. Take a nice big breath in. Walk your feet a little bit further away from you, so your knees are still bent, but it's a wider space between your hips and your feet. Take another big breath here. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, push your lower back into the floor, and then reach your arms up. Stretch beyond the knees and pull yourself back into a seat as you draw your belly button in. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll it down. Slowly with control. Inhale, take your arms overhead. Exhale, take a breath here. Inhale, tuck your tailbone. Exhale, roll and reach up. So moving nice and slow. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll it back down. Inhale, take your arms overhead. Exhale, hold a breath. Inhale. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, stretch forwards. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale, take your arms overhead. And this will be your last one. Exhale, come up. Sit all the way up. Take your ball out from between the thighs if it's there. Bring your feet closer together. Now extend the right leg. Curl a little bit down into the spine. So find that C shape, kind of a biting point where you've got to really hold your abdominals in. Point the right toes. Lower to the floor, but don't let them touch. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll down to the floor. Bring that right knee in. Stretch your left leg out. Holding onto the right knee. Take your right arm out to the side and twist that right knee across the body for a big twist through the spine. And breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Come back to center. Holding onto that right thigh, right shin. Rock all the way up. And then place your right foot down. Take your arms out by the side. Roll back into your spine. Point your left toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. So trying to keep that left leg as long as you can, and at the same time try and pull in through the waist. 5, lower. 4, lower. 3, lower. 2, lower. 1. See if you can roll an inch further down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back to the floor. Bring your left leg in. Stretch your right leg out. Take your left knee across the body for a twist. Big breath. One more. And hug both knees in. Just rock side to side. And then I want you to cross the shins, rock up to a seated position. Place your hands on your knees. Take an inhale, draw your shoulders up towards the ears. And take an exhale, slide them back and down. Inhale up towards the ears. Exhale, back and down. One more there. Exhale. Now bring your fingertips to the shoulders. I'm going to move this way so you can see. Inhale, sweep your elbows forwards, look to the ceiling. And exhale as you bring them back down, round through the spine. So inhale, take your arms forwards. Exhale, round. So you're really getting some movement through the back. So we inhale forwards. Exhale, round. Inhale forwards. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Place your hands to your knees, sit tall. Lift through your chest. Close the eyes. Soften the expression around the face. Not too forced or with too much pressure, but feel that engagement around the center of the body and sit taller with that support. Notice where the shoulders are. Notice the space across the collarbones. And I want you to notice the position of the head. So the head is stacked directly on top of the shoulders, the rib cage, the hips. We're not carrying the head forwards as we do sometimes later on in the day. So try and remind yourself today to keep your head back, to keep your posture nice and tall, keep your chest open. and to keep your waist in, offering support. Take a big breath, reach your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, bring your hands into prayer heart center, bow your chin into the chest, and just thank yourself for starting the week with a little bit of movement.